Next up, we have our next comic. I saw her do the roast battle, and she won it, and she ripped every single person who knew it, and she's so adorable. Give it up for my friend, Carissa. Are you ready? Carissa Gomez! 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 Hurry the fuck up! I love you. How was it?
You're wonderful.
I love you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Get out for Percy. Oh my gosh. She reminds me of my nephew. My nephew is gay too. He is. I raised him all by myself. Yes, yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so wonderful to see real people, you know. It is. It's so wonderful to see real people because I'm usually in the back there talking to myself. I have schizophrenia, so it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Ooh, I love that.
You know, yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it always makes me nervous when I'm talking to real people, you know, because most of the time, because I'm like, oh, is this a break in reality or is this real? You know, I'm standing there like, yeah, you're there. It's fine. I was diagnosed by my boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend, he called me crazy one day, and then I was like, oh, this must check out, you know. So I went to go see a therapist just to get it, you know, confirmed. And it's true. It turned out he was correct. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia 17 years ago. Clap it up, motherfuckers. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. Because I always think I could be out there shooting up a strip mall, but I'm right here trying to tell It's interesting, yeah, but I was diagnosed by my boyfriend, but it didn't change, the diagnosis didn't change the fact that he kept cheating on me. Until I realized, like, I have real mental illness now, you know? I was like, I could get away with murder. And I would turn around and look at him and be like, bitch, you sleeping with the fucking enemy now. I've been single ever since. That's how I got my first restraining order, I promise you. Yeah, thank you. I know I'm a dangerous woman! No, it was a joke though. It turned out to be a joke, for him at least. Because I jokingly said, like after I got diagnosed, I jokingly said, I'm gonna burn your house down. Yeah, and then I left this house singing, the roof is on fire! Because I grew up in the hood, so I would just sing like lots of gangster rap songs everywhere I went, you know? I know. I look white, right? I know I look white, right? I know, I've been mind fucking everybody ever since I was born. It's fine. I know this. I know. This is why I have the identity crisis. I have the identity crisis, the reality crisis. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. No, it was strange too. I grew up in the hood, and I looked white, and people used to think I was retarded. You know, mostly because I didn't talk to anybody. You know, because I was just so scared, dude. I was so scared. Like this is what it looks like when the after-school program works. You know. I was so pale, mostly because of gang violence, so I wasn't allowed to leave the house. I wasn't able to get like my brown ass tan. You know what I mean? But I knew I was brown by how hard my mom hit me, you know? Yeah, she hit me so fucking hard, I'd fucking travel through time, dude. Seriously, I would travel through time and I would see her mom whip her ass, and her mom whip her ass, and her mom whip her ass, and then, dude, fuck 23andMe, dude. Fuck that shit, dude. Yeah, she had an old school mentality, though. She would, like, hit me like an old TV because she thought it would fix me, you know? She was like, boom, 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 you know. I know all the white people are like, oh, this little poor white child, dude. Look, I can give you adoption papers. You can adopt me afterwards if you really want to. I still live with her, okay? So, yeah, I live with her 90 miles away from here. So you know the abuse is real, dude. Yeah, no, she didn't, it wasn't considered abuse. It was considered discipline from her. You know, because that's just, she's an immigrant. And I always thought that, you know, she was an immigrant, so ass whoopings were the only thing that she could bring across the border with her, you know? That's how I inherited trauma. Come on, get with the program, you know? But anyway, yeah, so, oh God, my mom, she's an interesting person. I'm just thinking about her right now. Her mom just recently died. Yeah, about a month ago. It's fine. It's fine. She was 98. I feel like, yeah. Thank you. But it was strange too when she died. My mom kind of like started acting nice, and I think the reason why is because she realized like she was runner-up, so she finally realized I gotta be nice to these fucking people I beat, No, but it was strange too because I didn't realize that my older sister smoked weed. So I come home from the gym and my mom has like this new ashtray because that's the nicest thing she could bring in the house was an ashtray. And then I'm like, Mom, why do we have this ashtray? And she's like, well, I found out that your sister smokes weed. And I'm like, surprise, But yeah, so the way that I found out that she smokes weed was my mom was trying to sage the house. And she didn't realize that she was lighting a blunt. So she basically hotboxed the whole fucking house. I come in, it smelled like weed everywhere, and I'm like, Mom, it smells like weed. She's like, no, it's not, it's lavender. I'm like, Mom, bitch. I said, that's a lavender-infused joint, bitch. What the fuck? And she's like, well, no wonder I've been feeling all, calm and cleansed. And I'm like, why didn't you leave the house? I thought the demon was supposed to go, Thank you. Yeah, no, well, it's true. Come on. And she was so high she didn't leave because she didn't realize she was there, No. Yeah, but it's strange. It's fun having a mental illness. It is, because I feel like everybody else around me is crazier than me, Every time I open up about my mental illness, I always feel like it's an invitation for people to come and argue with me for some reason. I had some guy come up and argue with me one time. He was like, you don't look like you're mentally ill. I said, because I got clothes on right now, motherfucker. Yeah, I got clothes on. Yeah. And then he just kept on arguing with me for some reason. And he was like, have you ever tried licking frogs? I said, wait, hold on. Is this a treatment or is this something you just do? And then I thought, does it interact with blood thinner? Because I take one too. I was seriously considering it. But yeah, he was just more worried about he was like, oh, well, schizophrenics are working together to get my guns taken away. And I said, sir, I don't think you've encountered very many mentally ill people besides yourself. And I said, the mentally ill don't work together on shit, okay? That's just how it fucking works, okay? There's no conspiracy about it. We don't collaborate on anything, okay? No. And then, he just kept on going on about his guns, and I'm like, look, sir, I don't think you have to worry about me having a gun, okay? I have 5 5150s. Yeah, and then from the ones I got caught with. And then, for some reason, he turned around and asked me, well, what kind of gun is that? And I said, see, this is why we need comprehensive gun control. All right. I don't even know why people think that taking away, my right to own a gun is gonna, control anything. You could just take away my shoelaces. We're fine. They do it in the hospital. Okay, it's fine. It's right. It's all right. I know this. Yeah. But the worst conversation I had was with an uncle that I had. He's a conservative Christian, and he got pissed off mostly because I didn't want to go to his church so that he could pray the voices away from me. So and I was like, okay, I guess you don't know how organized religion is. You don't know what it's based on, So he sends me an email, because that's the kind of person he is. He sends me an email telling me that I should kill myself. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, exactly. And then I told him, look, I think you're just jealous. You're jealous of me because I can hear the voice of God, and you will never hear that one. Ever! No. But the best one is this guy one time asked me, well, what's the benefits of having a mental illness? And I said, well, besides having, being able to drive in the carpool lane. I don't know where you're going with that. Yeah, because to me, AHOV stands for Here's Other Voices. All right, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Keep it going. Thank you so much. Where am I? Is Percy still on stage? Holy shit. Well, so I'm gonna bring up your next comedian. Hi, hello, gorgeous. Hold that champagne real quick. But really quick, 2 brief notes. Hello, yes. When I was a freshman in high school, we won a contest to have Danity Kane play at our prom. And no one knew who they were then either, so it's fine. And secondly, I feel like Percy's depiction of gay men is very West Hollywood, is very abs, is very skinny, very ripped, very whatever. And I'm here to be like, Percy, I want him covered in hair. I want him 300 pounds. I want him to be able to pick me up. I want him 6'4", and I want my life to flash before my eyes every time he thrusts. Okay. Your next comedian, coming to the stage.